Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you my bullet journal for August. It is going to be a floral theme because a couple of weeks ago I bought these stickers and I was so excited and wanted to use them right away, so I decided to make my August theme around these flowers. I went to YouTube and followed several tutorials on how to draw flowers, especially Shayda Campbell's channel. I'm going to link it down below. It's full of different tutorials, very easy to follow. So let's dive into my plan with me. I'm starting with a quote. Actually, I had no inspiration for it, like I knew what I wanted to tell to myself, but I couldn't formulate it nicely. By the way, this circle was supposed to be in the center. How is it even possible? I'm going to fix it with another branch of leaves, a third one on the right, and I'm going to also add some dots so it will be fine in the end. Coming back to the quote, I watched some videos and I found this quote in a video of Amanda Rachley, and I liked it because it kind of formulated what I wanted to tell to myself, so I just used it here. If you are not new to my channel, you may be surprised because all my previous videos were in French, but I always got only English comments, so I decided to change to English. It's kind of a test period, so let me know in the comments what do you think about it. My English is not perfect, however French is not my native language either, so both are difficult. My title was supposed to be much larger because it is going to be surrounded with flowers, and the larger the title, the less I have to draw with the flowers. But it is not my day and I did another mistake. I put some washi tape around in order to create a nice white border. And I'm starting with the flowers on the top. I only put a lot of dots everywhere, and this will make the shape of the flower. I'm adding a rose. It's only circles and ovals and some dots in the center. I'm following a Shayda Campbell's tutorial here. I'm drawing very loose flowers. It allows me to make some mistakes and it's less obvious. I'm filling the space with large flowers first, then I'm going to add some little ones around, and I'm going to fill the background with leaves. I'm also adding some white flowers to add contrast. For now, the flowers look flat, but I'm going to also add shadows in the end. I'm starting to fill the remaining space with little flowers. For example, this one is just scribbles, which I link with some branches. I decided that there is still a lot of space here, so I'm adding a large flower. Since it is too purple, I'm also adding some blue flower. Adding some green. I'm trying to add different shades of green in order to add some dimension to the drawing. since I still have a lot of space left, I am adding more flowers and even berries. I really love the result of the washi tape. I love how these borders are very strict. Now I'm adding some stickers here. I waited until now because I wanted to compare with the colors on the right first. And finally the shading. I'm simply adding some random lines in the darker color. I'm also adding some contour around light flowers in order to add some contrast and make them pop up. Here is the first page. On to my monthly spread. I'm going to skip the drawing of the lines because it is not very interesting. And here we are. I skipped some lines for now because I will have some flowers around and they will go above the calendar. I'm adding some washi tape again. It's a bit longer because I just reused the one from the previous page. And I'm drawing the same flowers as before. The advantage of this washi tape is that I can draw large flowers and still have enough space. Unfortunately, my phone has run out of battery, so I have to skip this part. But I really like the result and the border is cool. These flowers were supposed to be much larger and go above the calendar, but they came out a bit smaller and they only touch the calendar. The book on the right is going to be my to-do list. This month I'm going to separate it in two lists, important and not really, because previously I had the impression that I'm checking the boxes and doing some stuff, but actually I didn't do anything important. I'm finally adding the missing lines. Here I'm struggling to do the highlighter lines from the first time correctly. How do people do that? Is there a hack for that? I feel like this page is too purple. Maybe I should have done the highlighter part in green. Onto my tracking page, and here is the big change. Previously I was doing a habit tracker page separately, but this time I'm going to do it on my weekly spread, and here I'm only tracking my health and the mood. If you were watching my previous videos, you may know that I always do 2 weeks on one spread, because otherwise I wouldn't have enough pages in my journal. When I bought this journal, I was a newbie and I didn't know that people are used to move into a new journal in the middle of the year, so I thought that I would have to fit the whole year in one journal. But somehow I counted the pages wrong, and this month I discovered that I will run out of pages in October, so I will have to move into a new journal before the end of the year. But this means that I will have some pages left in this one, so I can finally do a 1 week on the weekly spread. I'm so excited about it. It will be far more creative since now I will have space for that. By the way, I've already received the delivery with my new journal. It is the Tsuki collection of notebook therapy, and I'm so excited. I'm going to post a video about it soon. So here is my weekly spread. I still had to fit 1 week in one page on the right because of the 2 days of the previous week. But my following weekly spreads are going to be different, and I still have some space for the events, tasks and shopping lists on the right, as well as my habit tracker. Of course, I forgot that I had 9 days in this weekly spread, so I did only 7 in the habit tracker, and I will have to add 2 days on the left. I'm separating the days in columns. On the left I will have a to-do list for the day, and on the right I will do some journaling. At the end of the day I will write what happened to me. And finally, the famous flower stickers. Since I'm going to repeat my weekly spread 4 times, I prefer to decorate it with stickers rather than drawing the flowers myself. Even the washi tape is difficult to put on the spread. And here is my new weekly spread. I'm so excited to fill it in. This is my summary page. I'm going to glue some photos of the month here and also summarize what happened to me throughout the month. This way, in the future, when I come back to this journal, I can only read this page rather every day. This is my Animal Crossing page. If you are not interested, I put a timestamp on the video, you can jump to it. Here I am going to track all the visitors, because if someone hasn't come for a long time, the probability that he will come increases, so I find it important to track them. This is my turnip corner. Previously I tracked down all the turnip prices twice a day, but actually it is useless because I immediately note the prices into the turnip profit, so there is no need to keep them in my bullet journal. So this time I'm only going to track the type of the week and my profit. Finally, this is my brain dump page with some flowers in the corners. Actually, I forgot to do a dreams spread. Usually I note my dreams down if I can remember them, and they were supposed to be before the weekly spread, but I forgot to put them there, so I decided to put them after my weekly spreads. And then I forgot again, so now I'm putting them even after my brain dump page, which is not reasonable because usually my brain dump page is in the end, and if I have a lot of ideas, I can just add another brain dump page afterwards. Usually I would finish here, but not this time, because this time I'm going to Italy, and I'm going in the end of August until beginning of September, so it makes sense to put this spread between August and September. I really hope that this time it works, because I was supposed to go to Italy in April and of course it was cancelled. So I try again this time, and I'm so excited to see my friends and visit Italy and eat their ice creams. I'm really sorry for those of you who still cannot travel, and I really hope that you will be able soon. In the table on the top, I'm going to note down all my travel details, the trains, the time, and the platform. On the left, I'm going to keep track of my trophies, something that I take home from Italy. And on the right, it is going to be my places to visit. I first wanted to also put a packing list, but I decided to move it to another page because I'm going to pack before going to Italy, and then there is no need to see this list in front of my eyes for the whole Italy trip. And of course it is not centered, so I'm adding lines on the left. On the right, I'm going to have some memories. I will glue some photos there and write down some things. This page is less decorated than the left one, but that's okay because there are going to be some photos. And here is our final flip through. I love the result and I'm excited to start filling it in. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, it's very important for me, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also posting videos of my boyfriend's bullet journal and it is totally different. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.